This is a dark psychological manipulation technique.
Oh yeah, come on, teach me. So this is Gary Gunn, and you may be thinking, wow, that's a really cool name. And it is, until you realize it's completely self-imposed. Like, it's not his real name. He's just given it to himself, which by nature just makes it incredibly uncool. And he is part of a profession as old as time. He's a dating coach. And not just that, apparently, according to him, he's a dating coach for founders and CEOs. Wow. That's something I didn't even know was a thing. I didn't think the mega wealthy and intelligent needed dating advice from a bloke off TikTok. I get the feeling that, you know, Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates aren't going to this bloke. And I'm not disputing his claims that he helps CEOs and founders and that's his speciality, even though that's exactly what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, surely there's not that many extremely socially awkward multimillionaires looking for stupid dating advice on social media. And trust me, you'll see how fucking daft it is in a minute. Like, shooting for CEOs and founders is an incredibly small pool of people you're aiming for. Honestly, I think he just says this and markets himself this way so that the poor sods that feel like they need a dating coach feel a bit better about giving Gary a monthly subscription fee. Like, if you say, you know, the CEOs and founders and clever people of the world are doing it, you feel a bit less daft parting with your money, even though it's very daft.
This is a dark psychological manipulation technique. It's actually age old, and you will know people that do it. They're doing it to manipulate the situation to serve them. You want to know what it is?
Yes, Gary, very much so. That's why I've watched this far.
All it is deliberately being late.
Ah, okay. So every time someone's been late to meet me, they've been secretly manipulating me, and vice versa, because fucking hell, according to this, I've been manipulating a lot of people.
Now, in a dating-based scenario, if a girl is late, my advice is always the same, is to leave at the agreed time and to cancel the date or wait for them to contact.
Fucking hell, that's a bit dramatic, no? What, so it gets to 7:01 for a date scheduled at 7 and you shoot up out of your chair and go, no, she's late, she's trying to manipulate me, I'm going home, I don't have time for manipulators. What are you talking about? This is just absolute paranoia, thinking everyone's out to manipulate you and have one over on you and play mind games with you. Like, who is ever somewhere bang on the dot? Not me, that's for sure.
They're manipulating the situation so that you're waiting for them, and it's unhealthy. On a social point of view, if someone's always late, they're manipulating it because they feel like they're the special one and everyone appreciates when they turn
You
up.
could tell he was stewing in bed the night before making this video because, like, one of his mates had held everyone else up for 15 minutes or something, just lying in bed like, oh, they think they're so fucking special. They think they can mess with our plans. They think their time is so much more valuable than the rest of ours. This next clip is probably the most insane piece of dating advice I have ever heard.
Here's the most effective way of building sexual tension.
Ah, yes. Lock up your girlfriends, lads, because after this video, I'm going to be on the loose with some forbidden sexual tension knowledge.
This is an exact example. So, any generic question, and then watch my body language and watch what I do. So, what's your favourite meal?
I like Italian food.
Do you like Italian food?
Yes.
Fucking hell. That was dreadful. Tell you what, gang, let's try this out. I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to respond. So, like, what shall I ask? What is your favourite go-to meal? The camera stopped. The camera just stopped there. Even my camera disliked that. Right, okay, from the top, let's go. So what's your favourite go-to meal? Tell you what, I think I'll try this at a bus stop at night. Excuse me, darling. Do you know where the number 76 goes?
So actually, in that example, someone didn't know what I was going to do, but her ability to hold tension is really good because a lot of girls would speak first. They don't like silence.
Oh, tell me about it, mate. Women, eh? Always rabbiting on about shopping and Hairdressers. Mate, I don't think anyone would like that silence. I didn't like that silence, and I wasn't even in the room with you. The only reason why she isn't cracking or going, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you looking at me like that? Is because she's in all likelihood a paid actress being paid to be there. I can't imagine she's just doing this as voluntary work.
But Summer's actually really confident, and that comes across. But the longer you maintain eye contact like that, the more the sexual tension builds.
Gary, the lack of sexual tension is palpable. You have not created any sexual tension here. If anything, you've obliterated the potential of there to be any sexual tension. Her job is to pretend to be interested in you, and what you just did was so strange. She can't even do that. She can't even pretend to like look at you in like a longing way. She looks at you with total indifference, like I'd look at a staircase or a desk fan.
So all you need to do is just ask a generic general question and then just pause and hold eye contact. It's that simple.
Yeah, don't do that. A little bit of silence while staring into each other's eyes for like 3 seconds. Fine. That was 10 plus seconds. Don't do that. She'll think you're malfunctioning. Yeah, man, I'm sure this is a problem a lot of the Gary Gunn viewer base is facing. Their girlfriend is too sexy. I honestly think we're jumping the gun a bit here, Gaz, if you'll pardon the pun. I think these people that are watching these videos need to get a girlfriend first, which is a big leap. Because I'm guessing if you already have a girlfriend, you're not watching this shit.
If your girlfriend's wearing an outfit and you think perhaps she's showing too much skin, chances are you're going to get this response. I don't really like what you're wearing.
But I'm wearing it for you.
Okay. The truth is, she's not wearing it for you. Because if she was, and you don't like it, she'd get changed. She's wearing it for herself.
Right. Okay. Sorry, what the fuck are we watching? Like, this is literally just a video for desperate people to LARP as someone that has a girlfriend. Nobody that has a girlfriend is taking this fucking advice. How to handle the situation with the epic music in the background. You're not handling an invasion of the British Isles. You're handling your own insecurities about Dave, the first year health and social student, getting his weasel greased by your missus after a night at Pop World. But from what I can tell, this isn't even her going on like a night out with her friends, which, I mean, you still shouldn't be like, oh, I don't like that. You need to fucking change. It's them two going out together. Like, I can't understand why you'd fucking care. Surely you want your missus to look langers when she's with you, right?
The way to handle this is to say, well, I'm not comfortable with you wearing that if we're going to go out together.
But I want to wear what I want to wear.
Okay. I would then say, well, this doesn't work for me then. And I would actually leave the relationship and end it.
Fucking hell, Gaz. You're being a bit hasty, no? This might be the worst relationship advice I've ever heard. Like, as soon as your missus disobeys you, you've got to get rid of her. I mean, like, to be honest, the more I think about it, the more it becomes a good tactic in my mind. Because when the day comes when you're married and you come home from a hard day of work and dinner isn't on the fucking table, you'll regret not getting rid of that disobedient, cocktail dress wearing woman.
Because if that is a hard boundary for you and you want your girlfriend to dress in a respectable way or a way you deem respectable and she doesn't want to do it, then it's not going to work.
What CEOs are paying for this? Seriously. Like, as an adult, you listen to this and go, that's a bit dramatic. This Gary bloke clearly doesn't know what he's on about. This is the sort of stuff, like, if you're, I don't know, 16 or 17 and have no experience with women, you might believe and might buy into. But I'm sorry, if you're an adult, and not just an adult that's got to the point of being a CEO, you know better than this.
Most guys are very, very submissive. Let me show you the difference. Where's the best place you've ever been on holiday? Go for it.
Monaco.
Oh, really? What did you like about Monaco?
I loved how glam it was. Loved the beaches.
Oh, so you love the beaches, you liked how glam it was. Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's being submissive. And that's demonstrating empathy.
Your hat is way too big for your head, mate. But yeah, if there's one thing women fucking hate, it's empathy. They hate it. They want a man with no empathy. They want a total psychopath. But like, what are you supposed to say? You asked her a question, she answered it, and you basically went, oh, nice. What are you meant to say? Was he supposed to go, oh no, Monaco's shit. I don't like Monaco. You should go somewhere better. Like, what? Gary, what are we meant to say?
There's nothing wrong with doing this, but you do it when you get to know someone, not at the start. She doesn't need another friend. She doesn't need someone to empathize with her. She has enough submissive guys already doing that in her life. What she wants is a guy who's not afraid to be confident enough to say what he wants. And this is what's going to attract and draw women towards you.
Right, but what does that mean? You didn't answer the question of what you're supposed to say instead of having a conversation with her and going, oh yeah, that sounds like a nice holiday destination. What are you meant to say? This shit is so fucking stupid. I can't believe people sign up for his advice and give him money for it. Like, how much is it? I'm gonna go on his website. Right, so this is his website. He's got testimonials from CEOs here, apparently. I don't know. I don't know, man. If you're 59 years old going to Gary Gunn for dating advice, I think, I don't know, it's curtains. But he offers video coaching, in-person coaching, and one-on-one. How much is it going to cost to go one-on-one with Gary? Come on. 29 quid? Fuck up. What? Is that it? 29 quid? Are you having me on? He charges 29 quid for 45 minutes. Cool. Are you having me on? Is that it? Like, I thought this guy was, the big dog. I thought he went, for the CEOs, the big kahunas, the high-paying customers. If I could buy 45 minutes of his time for 29, that's less than my driving lessons. Is that like an introductory fee or something? I don't know. This probably sounds like an ad. I'm like, oh my God, that's a bargain. It's not a bargain because you're not going to fucking get anything out of it. Like, look at the videos we just watched. That's the sort of shit you're going to get told for 29 quid. Fuck, 100-day self-confidence challenge, and it's a What? Okay, this is where he's making the money. Dominance mastery. The 100-day challenge is $5,000. $5,000. Bro, $5,000. Learn Gary Gunn's core dating system, and it's apparently worth £99, but it's free. What do you mean it's worth £99? Who has appraised that? Fucking the Dominance Mastery by Gary Gunn. Piss off. Oh, okay, it's all right. You can do 3 monthly payments of $1,666 a month. Fucking hell. Okay, right, let's read into this a little bit. It breaks down each thing you're going to be doing each week. Why would you pay for this? I love how week 13 is apply and sustain dominance in ongoing relationships. It's very optimistic to think the person paying $5,000 for a dominance course is going to have a partner by week 13. This is honestly incredible. Like, you can literally sell anything these days. The internet is wonderful. Because this fucking guy in his suspenders and his burgundy suits can just go, oh yeah, no, $5,000 and I'll teach you how to like be dominant with women. And I don't know, do people pay for it? Who fucking knows?
Gary thinks you should never take a woman out for dinner on a first date.
Well, I think Gary should stop dressing like a flamboyant frog from a children's book. Did he get dressed blindfolded? Why is he wearing fucking red trousers? But in this video, he basically goes on to say, if you take a woman out for dinner on the first date, you're essentially exchanging her time for your money, which isn't really how it works. Like, that's just total bollocks. He also said it feels like an interview. I mean, I guess that depends on how you put yourself across. But I don't think you want to watch any more Gary than you need to, because he talks quite slowly and in quite a measured manner, and the clips are quite long, and it's all absolute bollocks.
If you're in a bar and you've noticed that a woman comes up behind you, okay, and stands like this and you're in conversation.
Ah! Fuck, Gary, watch out, the Luftwaffe is overhead, get down! Was this filmed on the beaches of Dunkirk? Why is there a fucking dive bomber sound effect over this? I've probably titled this video something like Britain's Worst Dating Coach. And although I stand by that statement, I think basically all dating coaches in Britain are the worst dating coaches in Britain. Not everything needs a course or a coach. Not everything needs tutoring on. It's one of the annoying things about the internet now that people would rather pay someone who claims to have all the answers than go out, fail, try again a bit better, fail, try again a bit better, and learn that way. The actual way of learning skills and things. In my opinion, you shouldn't pay for like a course and expect to be given all of the answers. That's absolutely not how it happens. If you go out and buy a course and expect to be given all of the answers, or even like afterwards have a good understanding of the thing you bought a course about, you are mistaken. You are so mistaken. You learn how to do things in the real world and by trial and error. Yes, some of what he says is true, but that should be common knowledge, and just spouting common knowledge is boring, and that's why he puts a load of bollocks in there. It's the same with those finance gurus that try and sell you on forex trading and day trading. The amount of people that actually make good money on stuff like that is negligible. Like, it's basically zero. That's actually how you fucking lose money. But there's no way to sell a course that just says invest in your ISA. They have to make it a bit more sexy to get you to think there's some kind of mysterious formula that they know and you can too if you give them all of your money. Just talk to women naturally. Don't implement these weird tactics like staring her down for 15 seconds in the middle of a conversation. Like, Gary is kind of proof that you can just say basically anything in a calm and measured way, and if it sounds like it makes sense, like with the holiday chat he had, none of that made any sense, and he didn't even try and justify it. He just said it with confidence and at a steady pace, and people listened to him. I think. I don't know. Today he has like 500,000 followers, I think. So I mean, people must listen to him.